Look, because I need some wheat to breed my cows. I don't even really need leather anymore, it's just for my food. Which is saying that I think I left some in the smoker. I did. Alright. So I don't really need food for a while. But what I'm really trying to do is loot that end city. I need to put together a shulker box. Just to store all the random garbage that I pick up. And I think I'm ready. I'd been playing Animal Crossing for the past hour and a half, so switching from that to hardcore is a little bit strange, but hopefully it doesn't matter. The difference in difficulty is there. It's not actually that much, though. Hardcore really isn't difficult. How did I manage to build the staircase like this? It still put me on the edge here, that's annoying. But what I was saying, hardcore isn't difficult, it's just... the only way to really die is just play long enough to get unlucky enough to die in a really stupid way. Like falling to your death. And I think I want to be using a looting 3 sword instead of a sharpness 5 one. I am missing out on like 3 points of damage, I think. Which is a decent percentage of 7, but shouldn't get me killed. I'm using a bow a lot. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might not even use the sword all that much, which I probably should. Looting 3 would probably give me quite a few extra drops. It's a pretty good pickaxe. What I should do is just fly to the rooms with actual loot in them, like this one and that one. And then I can be done pretty quickly. I'll just hit everything like once with a bow. I should lower them enough. Yeah, because 2 hits kills. I might have a hard time actually getting to them. I'm just gonna shoot them. There we go. All that for some iron. Yeah, if you didn't know, you don't take collision damage if you collide straight up with the ceiling. I only took damage when I went up and then into the wall. Shulkers are one of the more annoying mobs. Okay, nothing good in the chests, but I can pick up this ender chest. I was kind of hoping to get a sharp 5 sword. Or just a sword. Sharp 4 would do. Alright, now I believe that's all of the rooms worth looting, other than ones with just shulkers in it, which I don't really care about. I've gotten 10 shulker boxes, which should be more than enough. But I do want a good sharpness 5 sword, because I cannot combine these two in the anvil, it costs too much. I know I don't have the coordinates of the exit portal marked down, but I probably won't need them if I just had it, like, south. Then it should be fine. There's one right here, and that was like 100 or 200 blocks away. I didn't even remember to turn up my render distance. Also, here's a a computer specs reveal. I've had this computer for 9 years. Almost 9, I should say. Probably more like 8. So far, getting nothing but gold and iron. Some decent armor, but I don't really need any of it. I guess I could get this to combine once this doesn't have enough durability. But this is just useless to me. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more rooms to clear with an end ship as well. There's a sharp 4 one. I assume that would give me a discount when combining it. Guess I'm going up here. That's great. All that fighting for fire protection iron leggings, that's perfect. Got 2 diamonds though. Oh, there's 5 now. That's pretty good. There's Fortune 3, Efficiency 5. I don't know if I want Fortune 3 though. I'll take it. And I forgot to get all of these shulker shells. 2. That's crazy. Unbreaking 3, mending helmet. I know I have a mending helmet, but I don't think it had Unbreaking 3 on it, which is pretty useful. Other than getting these stray shulkers that are probably attached on one of these sides, and that ship, I'm probably done. You know, I don't really care enough to get these guys, they're kind of annoying. I'll kill these ones though. And didn't end up needing the shulker box, with 0 slots to spare, which is nice. I can head back though, and I think I came from that direction. I'm not gonna check, I'm just gonna hope. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, I'm back at the end city. Maybe I could just turn my render distance up and see. If not, I'm just gonna have to end the recording and watch it. Don't actually see it. I thought I would. Maybe I traveled further than I thought I did. I thought I went south, and north is bringing me closer to 0, 0. Oh. Okay, when I flew off in this direction, I went too far that way. Although, Now that I think about it, I can just store all of this and keep going because I don't have mending on a diamond sword yet, which I would like because I don't really want to use villagers. There we go. Now I can just keep heading north, I guess. Looks like there's an end city in, I don't know if that counts as a city. There's not even one, oh no, there is one loot room on it. I guess I can take that. There's a knockback 2 one though, so that is what I was looking for. Although mending on a diamond pickaxe is great. There's another one. And it's a city this time, and not a house. Guess I'll grab the elytra first. Don't really know how many dragon skulls I want to grab. I guess I'll just grab every single one I can. And that is a very good helmet. I don't have Respiration 3 yet. And my third elytra. I don't really care about shulker shells at this point. Might end up regretting not taking all of them, but that's not a problem for current me. There's the smithing template. Forgot that existed. Did I just look at that Enderman? Yes, I did. I'm gonna kill that before I forget about it. Alright, well that's this end city. I didn't really get too much from that, other than this helmet and the... Actually, you know what, I got a decent amount from that, but I will still keep going. And another one. Don't have to look too far with this render distance. I'm not going to bother with that one. That has nothing... no loot in it, but that one does. Another template. Fire Aspect 2, which would be great if it didn't have Knockback 2. That is a very good chest plate, though. Yeah, that's a shame. I'll take it. Those are good pants. Yeah, they're pretty much maxed other than Swift Sneak and Thorns, which I don't know if I want. So, effectively maxed until I go to the Deep Dark. On to the next end city. I don't know how far I want to commit to this no villagers thing because I am going to need mending on an elytra at some point. I obviously could fish for it, but that could go poorly, as it's gone poorly for a specific person. And that looks like an end ship. The city doesn't have a single loot room in it though. It's unfortunate. But there is another one, with another one loot room. There's a lot of end cities over here. That has one loot room, along with the ship. Feather Falling 4. I don't need it, because I need to combine these boots with something else to get prop 4 anyways, but... after I clear my inventory, I'll take them as a spare. Some of the armor in here is better than what I'm currently wearing, but I don't really want to switch just yet. That's this shulker box full. I do have a lot of wood with me. I learned from the mistake from the previous episode. So I could craft more if I wanted to. I have to remember there's another end city over here. I guess I might as well grab it first. And another end city. Okay, I need to remember to go back northeast to get to the other 3. But this one should be pretty fast. Decent boots. Probably not going to use them. And decent pants. Probably not going to use them. I'm running low on fireworks. I'm going to have to head back after these couple end cities. Whether or not I get a mending sword. Fire aspect 1 sword. That is interesting. That's probably not good. I'm not going to take that. That's probably just going to increase the XP that it takes to combine it. This very interesting iron helmet. Without checking my coordinates, I think it's just over there. Are the other 3. So I'll grab those. Nothing in there, and I guess 3 diamonds isn't nothing. It's pretty much nothing. Because I don't need diamonds. There's plenty in here though. Another Fortune 3 pickaxe. I might want to back up. Just so I'm not too tied to this one. Now, I'm not sure if I've looted that one, but either way I'm heading back, and it's on the way. So that means I've probably looted it. You never know. I haven't. That's interesting. Yeah, if I'm too worried about spending fireworks, I can just use the 40-40 trick. Although I'm not, so I'm just going to use fireworks. Did I miss this end city? Didn't pick up the dragon head. I need to clear some inventory space. Not sure what to get rid of though. Alright, I'm just gonna craft another shulker box. Forgot what they were called for a second. I probably haven't gotten that one either. That's a mending sword. Alright, so now I'm just looking for another sharp 4-1. Mending boots if I don't already have them. Yeah, it looks like there's 3 loot rooms in this one, and I haven't looted it. Now that I'm heading back, taking these dragon heads is a good way to just mark which ones you've been to. Obviously you're gonna find out pretty fast if you've been to it when you walk in and see the elytra looted. Alright, I think that's everything. Doesn't really matter if I miss one loot room. I've already found everything I needed. There's 2 more end cities right here. Why is the front of the ship missing on that one? Is there actually no front of the ship? Why? I guess that guarantees that I haven't been here. I guess I didn't really need that elytra, but that's a bug. I would think. I haven't seen this before. There are the coordinates. But yeah, that's weird. Would have liked that loot, but it's fine. It's honestly more interesting than getting another elytra anyways. I have gotten quite a few. Knockback 2, that's great. Or Bane of Arthropods 4. That's just as useful. Now I continue heading south. I actually made it like 6,000, 7,000 blocks away. It's further than I thought I went. Only really noticing it when I'm heading back. Found another end city with no loot rooms, but there's that one. With an end ship that is an actual end ship and not torn in half. But it looks like I've been here. Should I just replace my elytra now? I'm usually not the type of person to forget about that, so I think it's fine just leaving it. I'm just gonna switch. Doesn't really cost me anything. There's another end city. I've probably passed where the end gateway should have been, and I didn't see it. So I'm probably just gonna fly to the main island, because it's probably easier than looking around. Oh, it's right there. That's not as far as I thought it was. I mean, that's 1,000 blocks, but thought that would be further. Don't usually have my render distance on 32 though. Alright, now I'm back. I'll probably just clean up a few things and then end it here. About an hour and 3 minutes into recording. That is quite a few elytras that I have, with quite a few other useful items. So I can get a pretty good sword, sharp 4, sweeping edge, looting, and mending. So that's pretty nice. I don't have enough XP. And at the start of the next one, I'm probably going to want to set up an Enderman farm. That's half the reason I went to the end. Because I really need XP. Because mending is pretty useless without a good XP farm. Also got 5 ender chests. Don't know if I am going to use them just yet, because I don't really want to set that up. But I'll leave this for later. Looks like I need to go to sleep. And speaking of sleep, I need to go to sleep in real life because it is 4 AM. So, thanks for watching.